All right, we have Josh here doing the meal planner usability study. Okay, so this here is a meal planner app. The meal planner helps you digitally store your recipe, pantry items, meal plans, and shopping lists. The tools here help you write accurate shopping lists and understand the price and nutrition info of your meal plans. Okay. So what are your first impressions?
I don't know. I like it a lot. I like how it's basic to the point. I add recipe, plan meals, and then what's in your pantry. I'm assuming is what's in your pantry already. Like, is this like your list of ingredients that you have?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be unbiased through it all.
Okay.
So, all right. Let's see. So navigate to where you would add a recipe. Okay. And once on the recipe page, what do you believe the purpose of the page is?
To insert a recipe into your log.
All right. And so prepare a new recipe to submit.
So I guess to add ingredients to your recipe by clicking and dragging or select plus symbol. Oh, okay. Is there a way to integrate like already made recipes into it, or do you have to make your own recipe? So you search for ingredients like cheese, and then you move it over. Oh, what'd I do?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I have no idea. Okay.
So, categories. Ooh, I actually like a vegetarian lasagna. So, ingredient. So if it's not there, you would type in a new ingredient. Oh, maybe I can do red colors. And then you can also delete things too. Okay. There's actually a video that's going around like, I'm gonna teach you how to make lasagna. Have you seen it? It's a rap video. It's pretty funny. The only thing that, like, I like how you can insert your own recipe. You can put in all your own ingredients, but I think if there was a stored section of already pre-made recipes, so they're like a quick add recipe section.
Yeah, there's going to be a community part on in the very top, or
okay,
like even in the homepage, where it's just everybody's recipes.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. Go.
So this is just to add a brand new recipe. So you can just, whichever it is, you type anything into that.
Lasagna.
Okay, and I'll try to submit any old thing. It doesn't have to be a whole recipe, but
I'm just gonna put all this in my lasagna.
There you go.
That's it.
Okay, hang on. What's next on my? To prepare a new recipe. Okay, ask the ingredient to add a new ingredient to the user and ingredients bank. You did that.
Yeah.
As part of your recipe. Search for an ingredient. I think you did that too.
Yeah.
Ask the user to sort the ingredients reversed alphabetically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, there's a whole bunch, Remove an ingredient. You did that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Did this process feel at all similar to what you've done on other applications?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Do you think this would be the simplest way to submit a new recipe into a database like this?
Honestly, yeah, I do. It's very simple to the point. There's not a lot of extra thises and that's that are confusing. You have like the directions, if there's special directions, the ingredients that go into it, and if you need to add more ingredients, you can.
All right, so let's navigate to where you'd begin planning meals in the application. And search for a recipe, like the one you just did or the one you just submitted. Perfect. Add a recipe to the schedule.
Schedule.
And save the shopping list.
Good. Oh, okay, type.
All right. Clear the shopping list. And delete a shopping list. That's what you did.
Yeah, okay.
And down below, there's a clear button on the very bottom right there.
Oh, okay.
And did this process feel at all similar to what you've done on other applications?
Yeah.
And do you think this would be the simplest way to prepare a shopping list?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing that I would add to it either. Not that I can think of.
All right. So now just navigate to the pantry and view the details of a pantry item. Edit the serving size of the item.
A teaspoon of cheese.
And add a new pantry item. And yeah, thinking out loud while you do that is good.
New pantry item right there. Product name. The bacon. Corresponding ingredient. Let's see the ingredient need out of here. Item size. -1. You can add minus stuff.
Yeah, I should probably add constraints onto that, huh?
Yeah. Item size, food ounce, teaspoon. Size. Item size and serving size units right here is
kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost, depending on the ingredient, depending on what it is, it can be a little redundant. Price, then you can change the price of it. If there is a way for the price to be active with like live prices on either like a certain website or like if there's a way to find like a median price of bacon in the area or something like that. Sugar, and you can change, so you can add in your own nutritional information about. Okay, so I guess if you were ordering or had a specific bacon and you knew the ingredients on it and were reading the back label, you could add the calories if you were paying attention to your carbs and intake of calories and stuff. So I like that. I'm gonna skip that.
All right.
Okay, so that's added.
Cool. And all right, where am I in this? Okay. Dumb questions I wrote. Does this process feel at all similar to what you've done on other applications?
Yeah.
And does it... Oh, yeah, there's a better way to ask this question. Are there any ideas you have that would make this process simpler with a pantry item page?
Like I said, with like the price, instead of putting your own price in, if there was a way to have general price of the item in the area in there, but
all right, so that part's done. Ask users to reflect on their experience using the app, thinking about whether or not they think it will save them time to plan their meals with the application.
It should, yeah.
Okay. And so if you had to give like a sentence overview of like what the app does, how would you like explain it to somebody? Like, this thing I looked at, you know, it does this, blank, blank.
I would say something along the lines of, if you're having trouble with keeping track of your meals and what you're consuming in the week, and you want to have a hold of it and be able to look at your calorie intake and other things, this application would be great. So you know what you've eaten in the week, what you're going to eat in the week, and so you don't have to spend your day every single day worrying about what you're going to eat or wondering what you're going to eat. If you take one day out of the week to quickly add recipes to your planner and then add it to your list, and you're able to go to the store when you are able to, I think that's great.
All right. That concludes the study. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.